Hello and welcome to a rainy day in Myrtle Beach. We're going to drive around a little bit, maybe talk about a few things, and show you what's going on during this festival weekend. This is the weekend of the Country Music Festival. To the right is the ticketreturn.com field for the Pelicans baseball team. That's our local team. It's an affiliate of the Chicago Cubs, believe it or not, which is kind of an odd fit, but nonetheless, that is our baseball team. Highly recommend enjoying a Pelicans baseball game while you're in town.
And this is the end of the festival weekend. Today is Sunday, June 13th.
That's right. So the festival is wrapping up today.
Is that the Breakers up there?
That is the Breakers Resort in the distance. You can see the old tower with the little blue top on it, and next to it is the new tower, which is getting extremely tall. I do believe that it is going to either be roughly the same height or maybe taller than the current tallest building in the city of Myrtle Beach. We'll find out when it tops out.
Well, I believe online it says how many stories it's supposed to be. 20 something.
Yeah, definitely in the 20s.
I can look it up.
At a view to our left of this intersection of 21st North and Oak is the Convention Center. And the Sheraton Hotel, which is connected to the Convention Center.
Floors.
26 stories. Yikes. That's a tall one. So I do believe that is the tallest, because I think the current tallest is either 24 or 25 in the city limits. We are going to go straight. We're going to cross Business 17 and go right onto the boulevard.
So the Ocean Enclave by Hilton is the tallest at 27 stories.
Ah.
So this will be one floor short.
Okay, so it won't be the tallest, but it'll be very close to it. Ooh, towing a police car. Don't see that every day.
When we cross, on the left is going to be a River City Cafe, and I don't believe we've ever eaten at that River City Cafe location.
No, I think we've been to most of them, but
I think we've been to all of them except for that one and the one right on the boulevard. Isn't there one right on the boulevard?
On the north side, yeah.
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 That one. That's what I'm talking about.
So
We've been to all the others.
So to the left here is River City Cafe and Hot Tomatoes and Dirty Don's.
Someone in the comments recommended Hot Tomato. Said we haven't tried it yet. We have been to Soho here on the right. There's a video.
Yep. Soho's kind of interesting. It's kind of a fusion restaurant. You get bento boxes, sushi, stuff like that. All right, so we're going to turn right here onto the boulevard. This is a path we have taken many a times before. I like to take this route to show what's going on and how crowded it is during different times of the year.
On the left is Bombs. We have a video that came out a few weeks ago eating lunch there. Definitely recommend checking out Bombs Beach Cafe. Also up here on the right is Lulu's Cafe, not to be confused with Lulu's at Barefoot Landing. We also have a video of that you can see. All that's in the restaurants playlist.
Very interesting piece of land up here on the left. There's a vacant oceanfront lot that's been vacant for a long time. I did a then and now video years ago about the hotel that used to be here and they tore it down. Now it's just vacant. And there's an interesting little set of stairs they left right there on the left by those road cones.
The stairs to nowhere.
That's right. I don't know why they just decided to leave those there.
I think your video was actually called Stairs to Nowhere, right? Or something like that?
I believe so.
Like 5 years ago? Like when the video came out?
Yeah, we made that video right after they tore down the hotels that were on that parcel. So if you go on the channel and just do a search for Stairs to Nowhere, you'll see it.
I mean, if that's what it's called, I don't remember.
There you go. You can go ahead. I'm in no rush. And of course, everyone that's familiar with the channel is familiar with the intersection 15th Avenue North and Ocean Boulevard because we have the Boulevard building and the Funplex. And this is usually where the traffic really starts to back up, right about here.
And it is currently 11:42 a.m. and the Funplex does not seem to be open. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they open at noon?
I don't know. See if there's any signage out front that says...
Probably noon. I see employees in there, but they're just not open yet. Oh no, well, there's people walking around, but the rides aren't running. Oh, there's just nobody there. They are open. There was one person on one of the rides.
I guess it's just early.
That's very well, I mean, it's almost noon. Not early to me, I guess it's relative. This is kind of late in the day for me. A lot of people outside of Olympic Flame Pancake House.
Yeah, that place always has a crowd. Good location.
I still think we should try Riptides again one day.
Yeah, we've been there. We've tried it. It didn't blow our socks off, but we can give them another try. I will say they have excellent views. Once you get up on the second, third floor, you really can't beat that view over the water and the pier.
SkyWheel's running.
Have any of you rode the SkyWheel since they reconstructed it? I'm really curious to see if they refurbished.
They did. They refurbished it.
Oh, the gondolas are?
Yeah,
oh, that's good to know.
They're refurbished.
I didn't know that. So there you go. Fresh gondolas to go with your SkyWheel this year. Now, as you look into the distance, you might notice there's some stuff in the way. That is the Country Music Festival. So we can't continue through the boulevard. We're going to have to take a detour around the festival. And we're going to stop right here.
They put up a new little wall there.
Hey, the wall's been replaced to our left by those road cones where the mouse door used to be. I don't know who installed the mouse door, that little art project of the mini door, but I hope they put it back. But yeah, that wall was busted up. A car must have ran into it a few weeks ago. But it's rebuilt.
I personally like to refer to it as a gnome door.
A gnome,
or a
okay.
Fairy door, not
fairy
a mouse door.
Okay. It's a little more magical. I kind of dig it.
But I do like the blue. The other one wasn't blue. It was like tan, beige.
Yeah.
I think you can see that more. Myrtle Beach fries, the best fountain Coca-Cola. And of course, Gay Dolphin on the left.
Oh yeah.
Mad Myrtle's ice cream. We have a video on that, and probably 50 videos on the Gay Dolphin.
Yeah. There is no shortage of Gay Dolphin videos on the channel.
We have a coupon for Hurricanes, so we need to go to Hurricanes and try that.
Yeah, we do.
If for nothing else, then just to get a drink.
So there is the Country Music Festival. Looks like it's sponsored heavily by Mickey D's.
Fun Plaza on the left. Lots of Fun Plaza videos. Peach's Corner coming up on the left. Also a video on that. Ripley's Believe It or Not on the right. Goes without saying. Videos on that. Got a lot of people hanging out here, sitting on the ground.
Now, pro tip, if you happen to be in town during the festival and you don't get tickets to it or can't afford it or whatnot, this is an outdoor festival. You can sit on the beach just a couple 100 feet behind us and hear all the music. I mean, you won't see the musicians, but you'll hear it. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, they utilize all of the old Pavilion amusement park space.
Oh, on the right there, that was a taco place, and now it's called Nola's, New Orleans Dueling Piano Bar and Eatery, and it's still being put together inside.
So we're getting a dueling piano bar.
Yeah, that was that taco place.
Very cool.
We never tried it. I don't remember what it was called.
Good catch. I didn't see that.
Yeah. Go ahead with what you were saying.
Oh, I was just pointing out that they utilize the entirety of the old Pavilion parcel and the oceanfront portion of it. So if you're familiar with the area and you know where the Pavilion was, that's where the festival takes place.
You know, it sucks for the zipline company with this festival going because they can't operate their zip lines. Oh wait, they never do anyway.
Yeah, that's one thing. Comment down below if you've used the zip lines on the old Pavilion parcel, because I'm down here a lot, as you guys know. I never see people using the zip lines or using the rope course. So it's kind of like a local joke that they built this thing and it just sits there and does nothing.
We can't take a left here?
Apparently, according to this sign,
How?
Mr. Sign says no left turn, so I gotta turn right.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Why can't you go left?
I don't know.
So are you going to go right and then...
I guess I'm gonna go right and then do some sort of U-turn and go south. We'll figure this thing out.
Strand Brewing Company is across the street on the left. Have not tried it yet, but it is on our list. I don't think they're open yet for the day either, because I don't see anybody over there. It's about 11:50.
That'd be another excellent spot. Get a drink, sit on their outdoor patio, and then hear the country music festival.
Well, they advertised on Facebook that they had specials, like to-go specials, for drinks and food that you could pick up for the festival.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, this is what we're going to do in order to get back on route. We're going to do a little U-turn through Oak Street. Mammy's Kitchen still has a line, and it's noon. Look at that.
Unpopular opinion, but not worth standing in line for.
Yeah, Mammy's Kitchen's cool. It's iconic. But really, when you get down to the food itself, it's pretty standard stuff. So if there's a huge, long line, you might want to just check out another local breakfast place.
Like InHop, National House of Pancakes.
Yeah,
we have a video coming out soon. I'm very impressed with it. We ate there, not expecting much, but I think we will definitely be back.
For sure, for sure. It's one of those places you see the name of it, National House of Pancakes.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's just an IHOP ripoff.
Right. That's how I took it too.
But no, way better than IHOP.
Yeah.
And I believe it's local too. It's the only location.
As far as I'm aware of. But yeah, we did a video, or we recorded some footage on that, so that'll be coming out shortly. So we're going to go over here to Oak Street. If you're not familiar with Oak Street, it's just one block west of 17.
We have the police station up here on the right.
Yeah, so if you're ever wondering, right on that right corner right there, if you ever get too rowdy on the boulevard, that's where you'll end up. That's the police station. On On the right-hand side here, this building with the mural, that's one of the City of Myrtle Beach buildings there. It says, "Be smart, hang loose."
Hang loose. We've got this hashtag Myrtle Beach Strong.
This little area we're about to enter, some call it 5 Points. This is the old Main Street. Way back in the day, this was the main drag for commercial business. Not so much anymore. They've tried to revitalize it a few times over the years, but nothing's really stuck. As you can see, the intersections and roads are kind of wonky. If you live in a town that has multiple, and I mean 5 or more roads coming to a single intersection, you know what I'm talking about. It's a little weird.
Yeah, I think this could be a really nice downtown area if it was fixed up.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of potential for sure.
If I were to go straight, about a block down the road to the left is the Greyhound bus station. If you're ever wondering where that is or if you need to utilize it. Alright. You're gonna let me take a right-hand turn over here? I think they will. Yeah, I'll go this way. So there's the festival.
There you go.
They're using up the Pavilion site. Using up 8th Avenue, all of 8th Avenue. All right, let's proceed down 17 business. As you saw, a golf cart just across the street. Golf carts aren't just on the boulevard. People like to go a little further than you're supposed to with them, and they'll take them on 17 business. So be aware of that. Watch out for them. Kind of like motorcycles. Watch out for motorcycles and golf carts because they're everywhere.
And pedestrians.
Oh, yeah. Obviously,
People will walk out in front of you and just assume that you see them and assume that you will stop.
Hey, up there on the right, there is I Love National House of Pancakes. That's what we were just talking about a minute ago.
Yeah, I art in home.
Well, it looks like they've got a wait too. Nice.
Oh, good. Yeah, there is. There's a line out the door. Jerusalem, very good restaurant on the right we just passed.
Yeah, Mediterranean. It's really good. That El Cerro on the right that we just passed is interesting. It's like they started to rebuild it and then just stopped. I don't know what's going on. And this is the 3rd Avenue South intersection. And Family Kingdom is just off in the distance on the left.
And they are open today, but not until 6. They don't open until 6 p.m. today.
6 o'clock. Their hours are so weird. They're so limited.
Yeah.
Every year,
sometimes in the afternoon I'll think, oh, well, let's go to Family Kingdom, and I'll check the hours, and they won't open until like 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Every year I kind of think to myself, I wonder if they're just going to be closed permanently this year. Because their hours just keep getting shorter and shorter and shorter.
Well, if COVID didn't, if COVID didn't take them out, I think they're probably okay for a while.
Yeah, that's a good point. So if you want to ride a roller coaster, like a real roller coaster, not that thing at the Funplex, that's pretty short, like an old school wooden roller coaster, they have the Swamp Fox coaster here at Family Kingdom. So if you're a wooden coaster fan, it's here. It's old and very shaky, so just keep that in mind. It'll shake the fillings out of your teeth.
Family Kingdom's also a better deal than something like the Funplex. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Funplex, yeah, it looks cool, nothing against it, but I mean, it's kind of expensive.
Yeah, you can get a all-day Kingdom for a fairly affordable price.
It's like $30.
Yeah, and they have a lot more rides. Coming up here on the right is an interesting place we haven't been to yet, but I want to go eventually. What is it called? Dino Cafe? Is that the
Dinoland Cafe?
Dinoland Cafe. It's up here on the right after this light.
I don't know if I want to go. I mean, I want to go, but I don't want to pay. It's expensive to me. It's expensive to.
Oh, they tore down Shiver Me Pinchers.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming.
I mean, I'm interested, but they're charging Orlando T-Rex prices, and you're not getting an Orlando T-Rex experience.
Right.
And I just don't. I have reservations about spending that much on dinner.
Especially when we have literally hundreds
Of nice places
of
to
nice
go.
restaurant options. Here it is on the right. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it.
I think they'll be able to see the sign when we pass it.
The trim
Behind
these
the
trees.
tree.
Yeah, trim your trees down so you can see the sign. Dinoland Cafe. Yeah, Google it. Look up. You make your own opinion about it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe it's in your budget. It's just for me personally, I'd rather take that $30 an entree and spend it somewhere that I know I'm going to enjoy the experience and enjoy the meal. And I'm just not sure about that place.
But if you've been there, comment down below. Let us know what your thoughts on it, because I'm super curious. I haven't talked to anybody who has been there yet.
And as far as I know, they don't have a local discount, and I haven't seen any coupons either.
Yeah. We really like local discounts and local coupons, obviously.
So 100%, if they offered a decent local discount or came out with a coupon, 100%, yeah, I would go.
That's one thing. Being local, it's expensive. A lot of these restaurants are pricey, and we're not on a vacation budget. When you go on vacation, you're more apt to spend a couple extra dollars.
If we're on vacation, I don't really think as much about the money, because we're on vacation. But when you live somewhere like this, you kind of have to think about the money a little bit more.
And there are a lot of local businesses that are really good with their local discounts, and they understand
and
that.
Coupons, especially in the
coupons.
off season.
Yeah. So we started our journey at 21st Avenue North, which is the same road Broadway at the beach is at. So we kind of went through the heart of Myrtle Beach, and we're coming to the end of the south side of the city limits. A lot of people, when they say Myrtle Beach, they're referring to everywhere from Polly's to the North Carolina border. Not so much.
I really agree with that being Myrtle Beach.
No, that's several towns.
Grand Strand for sure.
Yeah, that's the Grand Strand. But when it comes to Myrtle Beach, the city of Myrtle Beach, Market Common is kind of the boundary where the boulevard merges back into 17 Business, which is what we're coming up on, and about a mile or two up the road. Our Christmas mouse is on the right-hand side, right here. It's mandatory to visit that at least once a year.
Well, and there's also a location at Barefoot Landing.
That's right, Barefoot Landing does have.
So you don't have to go to this one.
And Broadway at the Beach has a Christmas shop. It's not a Christmas
Yeah, it's
mouse,
not a Christmas mouse.
but it's basically the same thing.
Oh, and the hammock shops in Polly's also has a Christmas mouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's 3 locations on the Grand Strand to visit.
We got a little solar farm here on the right. Former Myrtle Beach Air Force Base land.
And obviously the airport is, to our right a little ways. Yeah, we're coming up on Market. Well, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but in the distance there's a sign for Market Common. So if you take a right, you go into the Market Common district, and if you take a left, you're actually back on Ocean Boulevard, and you know, you'll pass Spring Maid and all that stuff, so you just kind of can loop around that way.
Oh, there's a plane literally flying over the top of us right now.
Well, we are right at the airport.
So yeah, there's your signage for Market Common. If you take a right, that'd be Market Common. If you were to rewind 30 years, that would have been the entrance to the Air Force Base.
Yes, the front gate.
Front gate. So to this day, the locals still call this intersection the front gate. So if you ever hear someone refer to the back gate or front gate, that's what they're talking about, the old Air Force Base. So technically, we are now out of the city of Myrtle Beach.
And heading towards Surfside Beach.
Yes.
So maybe we'll make that a separate video.
That might be a good idea. All right, everybody, we're going to call this one Finn in the can, if you will. Thank you for joining us for this. Oh, this is almost a half-hour drive. This is a good bit of time. Thank you for joining us. If you think this is interesting or you want to see more just drive around and chats like this, comment down below. Let us know. And until next time, everybody, take it easy.